Hello everybody, I'm Tom and you are watching me play Divinity Original Sin 2. Once again I'll say at the start of this episode, I'm sorry if my voice is horrible, I'm sick at the moment. Same recording session as the previous episode. I sound kinda horrible, I'm pretty sure, and also my commentary is just not gonna be as good because the generalities of being sick, you're not as good at anything. Okay, so we killed a man named Garvin last episode, and the reason we did is because he killed his master. For no other reason than greed, by the looks of things. So he's a piece of crap. So we killed him and got his head. Hello? A dead cat, that's interesting. The cat over here, hello.
The cat stares up at you. Its midnight black pupils are too prominent for you to discern the colour of its glazed eyes.
8 lives already gone, but I'd gladly lose the last if you can throw me a fish. One of those smelly kind.
Tell me he doesn't look so well. Maybe he shouldn't be eating tainted fish.
But I need 'em. So yummy. They taste like shadows and spoiled cream, and turn the air dark. It feels so beautiful against my fur, like being caressed by black cotton.
Walk away. Maybe that's how the previous fish died, by eating tainted fish. Succumbing to the darkness, it seems, that cat was. In any case, today we're going to go finish that quest with Garvin's master. I was going to say Garvin's apprentice, but it's Garvin's master, strictly speaking. The easiest way to get there is what? Up here. I don't need the map marker, I'm pretty sure I know where to go. So, we chopped off Garvin's head, and presumably we'll get a reward from his master, although his master is a ghost, so maybe we won't get any reward at all, but I feel good about it at the very least. We already got the shit that was out of the backpack, so that's something. No.
Where is his head? Where is his heart? Speak!
Tell him the apprentice is dead.
Dead. Rot, take him. Buzzards use him for a latrine.
This guy's away with word.
I want to look into his eyes. My boy is dead. My boy is dead. The snake.
Hand over Garvin's head.
He takes the head in his hands and gazes into its lifeless eyes. He tenderly strokes Garvin's head, and a sad smile crosses his lips.
May maggots bugger you for all time, my dear boy. You, get that map of yours on hand. I've got a little something for you. Garvin took nearly everything from me, but not nearly enough. I'll show you where to look. I feel
cool.
Full of the whole. It's my time at last. Gods, I hope I'll meet my boy again. Maybe I'll get to look him in the eye when I take his head from him again and again and again.
Wow. So apparently, he put a marker on our map. There we go. Liam's stash. So we can head up and get that stash, I suppose. Something we can do. I don't want to pay this troll because he's priced are exorbitant, but we can go up this way and come up through here to get it, probably. Although I think I know where that is. Do I know where that is? We need to go to the cloister wood anyway because we need to get Blackroot, which is what originally my plan was last episode, but I got distracted, I'll be honest. Doesn't take much to distract me in these games. Closer, go up here. Right, Prince up here. Having to remember to bring them both through the poison is annoying, but I can deal with it for the most part. So... Whoops. I can go this way. There's a couple of bears there I can talk to, but for the most part I'm not that interested. I kind of just want to go get that treasure. which involves going this way. Then up here. Calicera. Take some Calicera. Have to be careful around this area, because down here, there's some path that takes me pretty much straight to death. Can't remember specifically where it is. But, we're heading towards where I need to head anyway. There's an undead over here. Hello. Elaine.
A haughty-looking undead woman, unmasked, surveys the ground around her, seeking something. Suddenly, her head swivels, and she trains an imperious gaze upon you.
What side do you take?
Her voice is clipped and detached, with metallic overtones. It even seems to echo, as if she's speaking to you from very far away.
Ask her to clarify, the side of what?
She cocks her skull to one side with a nightmarish creak. Though her shiny visage is completely devoid of emotion, you sense confusion in her manner. Confusion and more than a little scorn.
Quick now, quickly. Do you support Divine Order or Black Ring?
Inform her that you support only yourself.
So long as you do not pledge allegiance to the Ring, we can talk. Perhaps even trade. I have books, though I hate to part with them. And you, hopefully, you have something I want.
Ask her why she doesn't mask herself if that isn't too indelicate a question.
That would be prudent if I wanted to stay alive. Or whatever it is that I am now. Survival is not something that interests me any longer. Not in this form.
Interesting.
Suddenly, she leans towards you with an unnerving creak.
Enough about that. I'm traveling as I look for a particular book. A tome to teach me how to make corpses explode. Would you have anything like that I could learn from?
Crack open your rucksack, you'll have a look.
Have a look. Mind you don't tear any pages now.
I know I don't have it. But she does have some cool spells. It's worth noting. Graph skin, really cool. Spider legs. Terrain transmutation. I don't think she's got anything that I particularly want. Black Shroud, maybe. No, not really.
You know what I'm looking for. Come back to me.
So, if we find that book, we know where to come. Corpse Explosion is what she's looking for, I should say. Let's see. I want to go out this way. Because we need to find this buried treasure. Which I believe...
I've spotted something.
Right here. Well worth it. Identify. Identify. Earth Tongue, just take. Money, just take. Spider Legs, just take. Flattering Boots. In fact, just loot these and I'll do them from my inventory. It's probably easier. Trousers. They're mage trousers. Pretty good mage trousers. Probably better than what you have. Comparable. I want to actually keep these, probably. Fire resistance gear? No, here is fire resistance gear. Indeed. These are much better than her boots. I do need to make them immune to slipping. Combined with nails, if I still have nails. I do. Perfect. While I'm here, I may as well make these worth a bit more money. Oh. Apparently the obsidian lancet does not count as just a regular knife, unfortunately. Be useful if it did. Perfect. Are these boots better than the Red Princess boots, though? That's the real question. Much better. Although, I lose wits. I lose wits. Gives me Bloodsucker, though, so I think I take them. And I can give these to Loser, I think. And also, open this bag and put this in, because this is fire immunity. Fire resistance, fire resistance, fire resistance. Eh. Sure, take these off, sell them. I think we're good. Skill book goes in the skill book bag. Alright, I think we're good. Worth noting that up here, I believe, is a Stardust Herb, indeed. Which I can grind down, combine with Mortar and Pestle, Stardust, Bone Dust, combine that with Stardust, gives me Pixie Dust, which I can then put back into this bag. That bag. Sure, I guess. No. This bag? Yeah, maybe. So Bone Dust, Stardust, Pixie Dust. That's fine. Okay, I think we're good. Inventory management. It's a thing. So, if we come up here, we get Blackroot. Which I need. Take this one. Harvested.
Do you have it? Do you have it? Oh, I see.
Blackroot, harvested. Death and darkness and death. I don't actually want to come here yet anyway. So let's go back into the light. I want to head... This here is the really dangerous place you don't want to go yet. You don't want to go here until close to the end of this area, to be perfectly honest. But we have the Blackroot, which means go back to the Meister's place. In fact, I don't even think I need to go back to the Meister's place, if I'm being perfectly honest. Let's use this. Actually, I do need to go because I didn't keep the bowl. I left the bowl in there. Meister, oh Meister. We're going back to see our god, because after we unlock that secondary source point, we were told we probably should, but we require the Blackroot to do it, which we now have, so we can go do that now, and push the main story. Or at the very least, our main story. May as well get more source. Here's the bowl I want.
Nice.
So we combine this with the Blackroot. Then we combine that with this. Perfect. Push this down here. And light on fire.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Hold the fumes in your lungs and ignore the thumping in your head.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Cool. So Laura's coming with us, apparently. Sup, Zolsticer?
As you approach, Zolsticer greets you with outstretched arms, though her face is marred by a pained grimace.
My, Red Prince. How you positively brim with sauce. No wonder, after all the adventures you have had, all the things you've had to do.
Ignore her pained countenance and wax poetic about your conquests.
You tell of your adventures with the flair of a father at his child's bedside. You should...
A sudden shudder jolts through her body, so violently that she drops to her knees, stunned into silence.
Bless her, speak the spell immediately.
Sauce washes over her, a wave over a single flame, but unlike last time, it seems to have precious little effect.
Interesting.
An ancient curse escapes from her lips, spoken so forcefully that for a brief moment all light recedes into the webs of darkness.
Interesting. So she's still clearly powerful. I should tell you the truth. Is she dying?
I refuse to entertain the possibility. Yes, the void is stronger than ever, but so are you. I can sense the expanse of source inside you. You are ready to learn the spell I've yearned to teach you. The spell you will need when we reach the Well of Ascension. I have given you eyes that see the source. Now I will give you the teeth to take it.
Solstice smiles, and you notice
Powerful
for
spell.
the first time 2 vampire-like fangs glistening beneath her upper lip. A gulf of magic envelops you, and you feel a sudden insatiable hunger for source.
Go on. I am here for you. Give in to your hunger. Yes.
Eat her.
Relish in your lust for power, just like a god should. Go on. Devour me.
We now have source vampirism.
Though your spell tore through her like a spear through flesh, Solstice looks grimly happy, if haggard.
You speak the spell with brash ferocity, like I knew you would, my prince.
Till the hunger she gave you hasn't quite abated. If anything, the hunger has grown more strongly.
Of course. Do you still not see? Do you still not realize there will never be abatement? Let me tell you the one truth about what it means to be a god. It is to be the lion in a world of lambs.
Arrogant.
It is about power, and power is not given. It is taken. With your all-seeing eyes and your all-consuming teeth. You can see the souls of the dead, and now you can feed from them to your hungry heart's content.
Perfect.
So, feed, for you will starve until you finally feast upon the Well of Ascension.
Stay silent. You will do as you see fit yourself, not as this vampiric wretch commands.
Play coy if you must, but sheer hunger will soon trump your all-too delicate feelings. Your soul must grow bigger still. Your inner self become a vaster expanse, so that it may house divinity. There are more masters of the Source, more aspects of the Source to learn. The hunt continues, my prince. Just you hurry.
Cool.
Go hence, learn, and do not tarry. The void grows stronger with every passing hour.
Eat you later.
You seem different. Tell me, what have you learned? Or has the smoke simply addled your mind beyond repair?
Say that you've learned how to drain source from creatures.
Vampirism? As if killing a creature weren't enough, you should utterly destroy its soul too. A dark skill, but certainly useful.
The Meister slumps back in her chair, closing her eyes. Her breathing is shallow and ragged.
Very well then. But as you lack the glowing eyes of the divine, or the purpose of one soon to be divine, I trust you need more source.
Indeed.
Thankfully, the Magisters have made our lives very simple. They carefully catalogued every sorcerer in this area, keeping careful records in their barracks.
Useful.
The gentle and weak were captured, collared, and shipped to Fort Joy. Powerful masters were deemed too dangerous or insane to confront, which means they may still be open to a teaching position.
Huh.
Do not look at me like that. I said it was simple, not easy.
Valid
Now
distinction.
get to the Magister's barracks and find that list. You no longer have the luxury of time.
Indeed. Alright. They took my source. For the most part, I'm not going to use vampirism unless Like, I'm going to use it mainly to punish people more than I am to actually gain source back. I do it on people who are assholes. Pretty much how I use it. But now we can head off to the Magister's Barracks and see if we can find what we're looking for down there.
Surrounded by its company. I deserve a better post.
I believe it's down here. It's like in this room here, I think.
You better move on from here right this instant.
God damn it. Teleport. I believe... Sorcerer's Most Wanted, Mortis, Dwarf, suspected links to local dwarven malefactors, last seen in Driftwood vicinity. Known associate of Lohar, search the area behind the Black Bull Tavern. Beneath the Black Bull Tavern. Riker, Elf, known lone wolf affiliate, not to be challenged by our forces by order of White Magister, last seen Stone Garden Cemetery. Hanag, Lizard, we've heard of her. She's the one who was making the bomb, the Death Fog bomb. Beware of powerful portal magic, last seen hosted by large family in the Black Pits. Almira, human, Black Ring, last seen captured and taken by the White Magisters. Sahila, elf, blind mystic, last seen captured and sent to Fort Joy. We know Sahila, we met her in Fort Joy. Ifen Bedmez, human, lone wolf assassin, last seen captured and sent to Fort Joy. And addendum, there remains suspicion of sorcerer activity in the northern end of Blood Moon Island. The island itself is currently inaccessible to our forces. Okay. Wondering if there's anything else in here worth taking. I don't think so. And they didn't see me come in here, and I can teleport out. We're good. But that's going to be it for this episode. So we got a few more leads on who we can go see. I think Hanag is probably my next bet. I'll talk to Hanag. I'll then talk to Jahan, which... was he wasn't listed there. He was just alluded at. So we'll go up to the Blood Moon Isle area as well, because Hanag is relatively close to there. But that's going to be it for this episode. So if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time, where hopefully I won't be as sick. Oh, apologies again. Ugh, I sound horrible, I'm sure of it. See you guys.